I'm all right with Alexa winning. She is popular and she is over right now. And I am intrigued by the story with her and Charlotte. If it gets Charlotte out of her head and gets her into a character that she can really sink her teeth into, I'm here for it. But it has to be investment involved. It must be good. It cannot be thrown haphazardly together week to week. It needs to be a story that has layers to it that I can relate to, that I can get into, and ultimately is going to get Charlotte to another level, something different that we have not seen from her because it's needed at this point. She can't keep doing the same shtick she's been doing for the last 10 or so years.
I think she can. I think she can continue doing what she's doing. You just put her in a different scenario. Everything she's done has revolved around that women's title. Well, I just think now you revolve her around titles she hasn't had. There's new mid card titles that she can elevate just being in the picture. And if there was any time to put your secondary champions over and make them feel relevant and important. And no disrespect, I don't know if Zelina Vega is the person to do it with, but I mean, you have the story of Charlotte being in her head. And what a way to have to give someone a big victory over Flair and elevate the title. Whether people want to acknowledge it or not, Charlotte Flair going after the U.S. title makes the title feel more important because Charlotte Flair is going after it. So I get what you're saying, and you're not wrong if she wants to stay in that top tier main event scene. But if you really want to show that you're doing something different, and you do want to do something different and bring a new element to the game, then I think you can still be the queen and carry yourself like that, but now you need to go after a different prize. But you also have this story going, which works perfectly of you being in your own head and you being not quite sure that you can go there. So you know what? I'm gonna elevate this title because of who I am. That's just me. But there's a lot of different things Charlotte can do. It's just she either needs a new persona or she needs a new scenario to be in.
It's persona. It's time. Like the persona is going to help with her elevating the championships that you mentioned. Without it, the fans are going to be like, whatever. And they are whatever to her right now. She was gone for over a year with a debilitating knee injury, came back, and like they were like, okay, what's your struggle bus? You were gone, you healed up, right back in the main events, doing WrestleMania. Okay. Like they did not invest in the journey because WWE never took us on the journey of Charlotte's recovery. And she's still locked in on this character that she's been in for the last 10 or so years. So, in order to elevate championships and the people around them, she has to elevate her character. And we'll see what Alexa can pull out of her, but ultimately it's ultimately what Charlotte can pull out of herself as a performer, because she has to tap into something she has not done before. Get out of your comfort zone, stop doing what's comfortable, and get a little bit uncomfortable and find yourself in this new environment that you're in. Because my concern is that the people that are coming up are going to pass you by if you don't change who you are in terms of your persona, because that's the barrier right now. Not the talent, the persona is tired.
I don't know if there's yeah. I can see that. But if I'm her, I'm definitely not worried about nobody coming up. Like
Really?
yeah, and that's not saying that they can't or they won't, but as of right now, like I could still like to me, Charlotte Flair is still one of the best out there. Like when the bell rings and you like you said, when the bell rings, she's still got it. And even with her character, like I think she knows whether the crowd wants to accept, and that has to go with her changing, but she knows who she is. She knows who she is, and she just refuses to accept it, or she refuses to just embellish in it. But she knows exactly who she is. Um, and as far as this injury, like nobody wants to cheer her, and that's what I mean by embellishing. And like just relish in it. Just like Becky, like you should be Charlotte Hogan. That's like for real. Like you just need to relish in it. And that would be the story. And then you take the L. It's a great story to tell. But if she wants to stay in the main event scene, I don't disagree with you about the persona change with like the Julias and eventually the Stephanies coming up and the Roxannes and all that. But I think her name value is enough for right now until they come up and establish themselves in that spot.
We shall definitely see. And if I was Charlotte Flair and I'm trying to make a point and I got John Cena talking about I'm the last world champion, I'll be like, listen, I'm 2 reigns from tying your ass, basically.
That's
then
true.
Who's the greatest then? You or me? Because they're gonna have me break my dad's record, which is your record now. So when I'm an 18-time world champion, what you gonna say about that?
Yeah, because that's definitely happening.
It's happening.
Yeah,
It's
that's definitely happening. Yeah, for sure.
They're not gonna have her frozen at 15, please. Let's be for real.